In a world where politics meets royalty and diplomacy dances with destiny, a love story has blossomed that few could have predicted, but many have long dreamed of. Welcome to the most breathtaking union of modern times, Baron Trump and Princess Leonor's grand fairy tale royal wedding. 1. Setting the stage. Royal romance. Barron Trump, the youngest son of former U.S. President Donald Trump, has lived much of his life away from the spotlight, quietly growing into a poised and thoughtful young man. At the same time, Princess Leonor of Spain, heir to the Spanish throne, has risen as a symbol of grace, discipline, and the modern monarchy. Though their worlds seemed miles apart, one American political royalty, the other European nobility, their destinies intertwined in a truly unexpected way. It all began at a global youth leadership summit in Geneva, where Barron and Leonor first met. Their connection was instant, rooted in shared values like public service, tradition, and the future of global leadership. Over time, what started as admiration blossomed into a powerful bond. As the media speculated about Leonor's royal path and Barron's future role, few could imagine that the two were quietly forming a relationship that would capture global imagination. From private visits to royal events attended discreetly, their romance remained under wraps until the world took notice. The idea of a Trump linking with Spanish royalty at first sparked controversy and curiosity, but gradually, public interest shifted to admiration. Their relationship began to symbolize a fusion of modern diplomacy, royal tradition, and global unity. As whispers turned into headlines, the world prepared for something never seen before. An American-born young man joining a European royal house, not through politics or power, but through love. 2. The engagement announcement. Royal shockwaves. When the royal engagement between Baron Trump and Princess Leonor was formally announced, it sent immediate shockwaves across international media. The press erupted with headlines, many questioning the timing, the political implications, and the extraordinary merging of two vastly different backgrounds. Royal commentators, political analysts, and even celebrities weighed in on the surprising development. Despite being from different continents and cultures, the couple's engagement came to represent more than a romantic milestone. It was a message about unity in a polarized world. The official photos released by the Spanish royal household captured the couple in a perfect blend of modern elegance and timeless tradition. Barron appeared confident and gracious, while Leonor radiated youthful royalty and poise. Their body language spoke volumes. This was not a strategic alliance, but a heartfelt connection. What truly stunned the public was the way both families embraced the announcement. Melania Trump and Queen Letizia were reportedly instrumental in building trust and support between both households. Former President Donald Trump publicly congratulated the couple, stating it was a wonderful day for two great nations. Spain's King Felipe VI also expressed confidence in their union, describing it as a new chapter in royal history. Behind the scenes, insiders revealed months of careful discussions and coordination to ensure the engagement was met with respect, reverence, and genuine celebration. As the news settled in, the narrative shifted from shock to awe. This wasn't just an engagement, it was history in the making. 3. The wedding day, a global spectacle. The wedding of Baron Trump and Princess Leonor was more than a royal affair. It was a global spectacle, rich with symbolism, tradition, and unprecedented glamour. Held in the Grand Monastery of El Escorial in Spain, the venue echoed with centuries of royal history. Lavishly decorated with white roses, golden tapestries, and Spanish royal crests, the setting looked straight out of a fairy tale. Heads of state, monarchs, cultural icons, and dignitaries from around the world gathered under one roof, making it one of the most prestigious wedding guest lists in modern history. Barron arrived in a tailored ceremonial suit that blended American and Spanish design elements, a nod to his heritage and new royal standing. Leonor's entrance was a vision of elegance. She wore a custom gown designed by Spanish haute couture artists, featuring delicate lace and jewels from the royal family's vault. As she walked down the aisle accompanied by her father, King Felipe, the world watched in silence. The ceremony was a bilingual masterpiece, blending American customs with Spanish royal tradition. The Archbishop officiated in both Spanish and English, and every detail was curated for cultural harmony. The couple exchanged rings forged from Spanish gold and American platinum, symbolizing unity across oceans. The moment they kissed, church bells rang across Madrid, and the crowd outside erupted in joy. Broadcasted globally, this wedding wasn't just a royal milestone. It was a moment of diplomatic beauty, a shared celebration of love across borders. 4. The moments that stole hearts. What made the royal wedding of Barron Trump and Princess Leonor truly unforgettable were the intimate, emotional moments that stirred the hearts of millions watching worldwide. The ceremony itself was majestic, but the little gestures, the subtle expressions, and the unscripted moments were what made it feel deeply human. As Princess Leonor stood before the altar, she looked at Barron not with formality, but with love and vulnerability. Her vows, spoken in perfect English and Spanish, reflected not only her royal upbringing, but also her personal growth. She promised loyalty, partnership, and a commitment to unity, a powerful message, especially in the context of their international union. Barron, to the world's surprise, delivered his vows in fluent Spanish, drawing an audible gasp from guests and viewers alike. It was a moving tribute to Leonor's heritage and a sign of his willingness to embrace her world. Melania Trump and Queen Letizia were seen exchanging proud glances, while Donald Trump appeared visibly moved. When the couple exchanged rings, they held hands longer than expected, lost in each other's eyes. Their first kiss as husband and wife was tender, respectful, and filled with quiet joy. As they turned to the crowd and waved, their faces beamed, not as public figures, but as two young souls beginning a journey together. These touching moments melted global hearts, proving that beyond crowns, ceremonies, and cameras, what people truly celebrate is love. 5. The royal reception, elegance unleashed. Following the breathtaking ceremony, the royal reception unfolded in the magnificent gardens of the Palacio Real de Madrid. It was a masterclass in luxury and diplomacy, blending Spanish pageantry with modern charm. Guests were ushered into floral courtyards lit by hanging lanterns and golden candelabras. A string orchestra played classic compositions, alternating with soft jazz and contemporary acoustic sets from global artists. Every dish on the menu paid tribute to both cultures, from American-style truffle sliders to Spanish tapas crafted by Michelin-starred chefs. Speeches began with King Felipe, who welcomed Barron into the royal family, calling him a respectful young man of character. Melania Trump followed with a touching toast, speaking about her son's quiet strength and newfound devotion. Barron and Leonor shared their first dance under a canopy of stars as drones above created heart-shaped patterns in the sky. The couple's chemistry was evident, graceful, humble, and deeply connected. Guests included royals from Sweden, Jordan, and the UK, as well as former U.S. presidents and world leaders. The reception lasted into the early morning, with laughter, dancing, and even fireworks bursting over the Madrid skyline. No detail was overlooked. From crystal-cut decor to personalized seating inspired by classic love poems, it was a celebration fit for history books. Yet despite the grandeur, what truly stood out was the atmosphere, elegant, joyous, and full of sincere emotion. This wasn't just a royal reception, it was a universal celebration of a love that united two worlds. 6. Global reaction. A new era begins. The global response to Barron Trump and Princess Leonor's royal wedding was nothing short of extraordinary. Within minutes of the ceremony concluding, social media exploded with tributes, reactions, and admiration from all corners of the globe. Hashtags like #Leonor and Barron, #Modern Royal Love, and #Royal Fairytale began trending across platforms. Media outlets praised the event as a symbolic union of tradition and transformation, highlighting how it redefined what a royal wedding could represent in the 21st century. Political commentators noted how the union could usher in a softer image of international diplomacy, combining America's cultural influence with Europe's historic nobility. Royalists applauded the elegance, and even skeptics found themselves acknowledging the authenticity of the couple's connection. In Spain, thousands gathered in the streets waving flags and celebrating their future queen. While in the U.S., Barron Trump's name suddenly took on new significance, now as a symbol of diplomacy and charm. Educational institutions began analyzing the wedding in terms of cultural exchange and modern monarchy. It even sparked renewed interest in royal protocols, languages, and history. As the couple prepared to begin their life together, dividing time between Madrid and private American estates, the world watched with keen interest. Their union signaled more than just romance. It represented a new chapter where tradition meets transformation and youth leads the way into a more interconnected future. What began as an unexpected pairing had now become a beacon of unity, love, and legacy. The royal wedding of Baron Trump and Princess Leonor marked a powerful new chapter in global history, one where love transcended tradition, geography, and expectation. What began as an unexpected romance between an American political heir and a European royal blossomed into a breathtaking ceremony that united two worlds. The event dazzled not just with regal splendor, but with sincerity, modern values, and emotional authenticity. From heartfelt vows to symbolic gestures and the unifying spirit of the reception, the world was reminded of the enduring power of connection. Their union was more than a glamorous spectacle. It became a symbol of cultural harmony, youth-led diplomacy, and the evolution of royal legacy in a modern era. As Baron and Leonor embark on their journey together, they leave behind not just memories of a fairy tale day, but a legacy of unity, grace, and timeless love that captivated millions around the globe. A modern fairy tale beautifully told. As the grand celebration came to a close, the final moments of the royal wedding were cinematic and unforgettable. The newlyweds, Baron Trump and Princess Leonor, emerged onto the palace balcony hand in hand, waving to the thousands gathered below. The golden sunset bathed them in a warm glow as flower petals rained from above. Camera flashes sparkled like stars, capturing a moment destined for history books. Behind them stood their families, smiling, united, and proud. A majestic orchestra played a symphonic blend of Spanish and American melodies as fireworks lit up the evening sky. The couple shared one last embrace before retreating inside, the palace doors slowly closing. The screen faded to black with a gold-embroidered title, Baron and Leonor, a royal union for the ages. These final shots sealed the narrative, elegant, emotional, and eternal, a perfect ending to a fairy tale wedding the world will never forget. Baron Trump and Princess Leonor, a grand fairy tale wedding. Two worlds united in love, legacy, and royalty. From the first glance to a spectacular I do, witness the most breathtaking royal celebration of our time. A timeless union of American charm and Spanish tradition. Watched by millions and remembered forever. Love beyond borders. Elegance beyond imagination. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more royal moments, luxury lifestyles, and unforgettable history in the making.